I'm Chris Carter from the Locked On Steelers podcast, and this is your Locked On Now as the Steelers have done it. They have upset the Ravens in their own house with a remarkable comeback in the second half, 16-13, and the Steelers' playoff hopes are very much alive. I'm here at WPXI Studios, so I do apologize. The full episode of Locked On Steelers is going to take some time tonight. I'm doing post-game for the show, and I'm doing the final word after. But this was such a huge moment for these Pittsburgh Steelers. For one, the defense, time and time again in the second half, just like the game against the Raiders, making every stand they needed to make to give the offense the time to figure things out. Najee Harris, an unbelievable, his best game yet since he's joined the Steelers, over 100 yards rushing, helped Kenny Pickett get a clutch first down on a QB sneak, and then catches a ridiculous touchdown pass late in the game with less than a minute to go. Kenny Pickett, the offense all game long, grinding. They couldn't finish the drive. Once again, on the last drive of the game, is able to push the ball down the field, make the right throws. One of maybe the best throw of his career was the pass over the middle to Steven Sims, right past the arms of the defender. And then another amazing, ridiculous pass to Najee Harris to get the touchdown. I am still reeling. This has been an amazing run by this Steelers team to fight in it. They are now 8-8. They face the Cleveland Browns next week. And there's so many things you could say about this Steelers team, about how they have grown up this year. A lot of people left them for dead at 2-7. And here they are at 8-8 with a chance to play next week at home against the Cleveland Browns. If they win, and they will also need the Dolphins to lose to the Jets, and they will also need the Patriots to lose to the Bills. If those three things happen, this Steelers team is the 7th seed in the AFC playoffs. I didn't think that they would get to this point. I thought that something would stumble in some other way. This is insane, and especially in this game. They go down 10 points in the second half. You see the frustration from the team as Cam Hayward gets called for a penalty that I thought was very ridiculous at the end of the first half. It got the Ravens the chance to go for it again and get a touchdown that put them up by a touchdown. It was a very rough situation. The offense not getting points, the defense giving up a field goal at the beginning of the second half, and then rebounding time and time again. And then yet again, Minkah Fitzpatrick with a game-closing interception wins the game for the Steelers. I believe that's his 6th on the season, first team All-Pro safety. This Steelers team continues to grow up. Kenny Pickett, I think he hasn't been able to put together the complete performances, but you're seeing the clutch gene kicking in, the leadership, the standing tall in the tough moments. That's what Mike Tomlin said he wanted to see out of him. That's what he saw him out of Pitt, and that's what he's seeing out of him now. This Pittsburgh Steelers team, not dead yet. We'll break a lot more of that down on the Locked On Steelers podcast. I'm the host, Chris Carter. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Carter Critiques. Check me out, Late Night TV, WPXI Channel 11 in Pittsburgh. If you want to check out my post-game reactions, we'll have a full episode out later in the night, but you'll be able to watch it all Monday long for what's going to be an inspiring and it's a very exciting week of Steelers talk leading to the final game of the season for their playoff hopes. We'll see you then.